Somebody freeze the other guy, please. Ow. Oh, he stood himself too. Nice. Heavy, heavy. Hey, stop running.
We're apart.
I got myself the window again, and I found him first try and quickly. Noise. Maybe the demon voice is Friendo instead. I mean, usually the guy with the big hatred voice and the loud noises storm is the bad guy, which has been confirmed by the Hades thing, you know. So I don't think the demon will be nice.
It's close. As if there's children running through those massive pipes. Why?
Chill water running through the massive pipes. Okay, so they're cooling something down. But are they cooling down the Earth's core, maybe? Interesting. I'm sorry. I'm like a bit preoccupied by trying to be stealthy.
Longer than we have to. Here they come.
Who's blocking me? Oh, it's the big guy. DT. I'm sorry, DT.
We tripped a mine. Brace yourself.
You know it's never my intention. He says brace yourself, but I don't see anyone else. Or on the focus.
Think of summer sun. Breathe.
There's a
through
door
the
up
trees.
ahead and refuge. We're almost through.
Oh, you want it? Wait. My PC is crashing a little bit. Why? Wait. There we go. I alt tabbed on accident. But I mean, you can name him Fusion again if you want. I can be Moose. Or anti-fusion, I don't know. It's up to you. It's your pet. No, I don't want it. I cry. I'll be honest, I had to think about who Bullwinkle was again for a second. Is another route? Is this the other route we could have taken? I guess so. What's this? I guess this is just the main door, right? Probably a bad idea. Yes, let's not go there. To the main door we go.
Is this a projector?
Ooh.
Maybe to show holograms without focus. Let's see if I can restore power. Aratak Araya.
Holo Redux.
You might see shapes drawn from light. Don't be alarmed.
It'll take more than light to alarm me.
Wow. Holo Redux. Is it in collectibles? Okay, I admit it. I watched the Holo of the Toast 6 straight times, taking in every detail. Anita smiled, the way she giggled at her own jokes, my clumsy handoff to Cyan. Every time I played for a second, I felt like I felt like I was there again, with her among friends, saving our success. With diminishing returns, of course, but the 6th time I was just staring at Anita and feeling really creepy about it. But I can be forgiven, can't I? It was the best night of my life. Besides, I'm entitled to a little nostalgia. We saved the world. Yes. We saved the world from fire and death, or at least suffocation by ash. So there's that, right? Oh, maybe they somehow cooled down the volcanoes or the Earth's core so there would be no eruptions? Something like that? Okay, let's scan this, see what happens. That's definitely the last cauldron, though.
Thank you for being here, everyone. I suppose it's not every day you get to have cocktails inside an active volcano, right? Unless you're George, and I can hardly blame him for drinking on the job. None of this would be here without our beloved director, Kenny Chow.
Kenny Chow?
So, here's to you, Kenny. You put a cork in the Yellowstone caldera. I'd say you deserve a margarita.
Hold your glasses, everyone. I'd like to add something.
So they plugged the volcano.
Wouldn't have been possible without our lead programmer. Thank you, Anita, for bringing us our real mastermind, Cyan.
I'll second that, Director Chow.
So the AI is called Cyan.
Alright, Cyan. What's our latest number?
The current count is 1,654.
Wow, then drink up, everyone. Here's to 1,654 more years without an eruption.
And then the world went to shit due to robots.
It was the spirit with the old ones. I could only grasp some of what they said.
You were right, Araya. This place was built to stop something terrible. And it worked. As for the spirit, I'm starting to get an idea of what it could be.
The door is open now. We can get through.
I mean, we can open the door, yes.
We'll have to carve through a lot of machines to get to that door.
More than the Werak could prevail against before.
Aloy will see us through.
Onward, then. Our challenge awaits.
The geothermal plant can be suspended, the cooling system masked, massive challenges solved. So why am I so nervous about the next part? All I need to do is install Anita's mysterious software and have a conversation. It's not even a human being, right?
No, it's AI.
I've a score to settle with that mountain.
I love the story made for Legion. That's why Legion was, like, such a good expansion. Like, it told many different stories, and it was all
Never
really
know when I might
nice.
need these.
Like, it opened up some stories that were, like, kind of locked off, like the Emerald Green stuff,
Won't be easy.
which we haven't pretty much heard from since...
We should move on. onto the
Burning
mountain.
Crusade. No Cataclysm. You know, Legion was great. I think Legion would be my number 2 after Lich King. Don't see me. What the hell is he shooting? I swear to God, this air attack guy has no idea what stealth is. Like, at all. Ow. Freeze him. Stabby stabby. Incandescent golden boy is my favorite. Oh yes. It would be so boring. Like, yeah, but like Malfurion just, you know, being asleep most of the time. I'm kind of surprised we never really saw Malfurion during Shadowlands. Besides that one owl, I believe the owl that was sent with Sylvanas into the mall, you know, to watch over or something. I believe that's like a figment of Malfurion or something like that. At least I thought Malfurion had like an owl form or an owl like shape, ascendant, whatever it's called. But I'm not sure. He's saving the world by sleeping.
More machines. Make ready.
That would be hell of a job. Sleeping and saving the world. Oh no 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 no! Why am I? Jesus, I almost fell. I'm not hitting this guy at all. Freeze him! Please! Bring out the big guns. Well, the little guns that shoot very quick. My audio is being weird again. That's not good. I would like to regen my health now. Big damage. Do I have enough to freeze him again?
We must not hesitate!
Freeze him. Running out of arrows. fine.
We did it.
I don't put much stock
Exactly.
in songs of deeds, but that battle was a verse worth singing.
I gotta do some research on like Shadowlands. Like, where was Malfurion all this time?
And now,
Where was
Aloy,
Khadgar
the
all
door.
this time?
Can you open it?
Let's find out.
Just remember, like, I told you about Khadgar. You could see his like bird form or his crow form in Oribos at some like quest lines. So he is spying on us.
What lies beyond?
But you know, why didn't he help? I mean, the protector of Azeroth, and he's just standing in the distance being like, Champion of Azeroth is doing well in the afterlife, so, you know, let him do his thing. So what is this? I mean, it's a cauldron.
Years have passed since I stood here. Since then, the daemon has taken over.
That's not
It's
good.
like an infection. Attacking all this machinery.
Everything has changed. It's twisted. The path I took to get to the spirits lost to us.
We'll find a new path, Araya. I promise. All right. Let's go.
That's a lot of
Yes.
purple.
And finish this.
And it looks nice. Kinda looks Emerald Dreamy.
All right. Down we go.
Extraordinary reward box. I'll take it. Still gotta Google where to put the triangle things. Great capacity, can't upgrade that, nope. Make one of those though. I should not make the blaze, it's like a waste of fire arrows. Do have enough skill points though. Heavy spirit attacks deal increased damage when Aloy's health is low. Would help. Let's just finish this set. The Forge of Winter. Level 50. We might be a bit underleveled. Actually no, we're 49, never mind. We're currently walking around an active volcano. Sometimes. Shiny. This doesn't look good.
Fire and lightning. This is a place for machines, not people.
I'm with you, brother. We will stay only as long as we have to.
We'll need to get past that vent. Stay here until I find a way for all of us to cross.
Understood.
Why does he start walking? Yes, do your thing. Nice. Okay, time to find a way across.
Should be able to clear that with an arrow.
So we're removing the
Can't see how to
corruption.
close the vent from here. I'll have to go over. Better time this right.
I like how Aloy goes better time this right as I'm jumping onto the electrical thing.
Lightning. This is a place for machines, not people.
I'm with you, brother. You stay.
Oops. Say the robot shape is
We need to get
pretty neat.
past that vent.
Ooh.
Stay here until I find a way for all of us to cross.
Understood.
So definitely not feeling I have to be around the evil friend zone of Tyrande. I mean,
Better time this right.
Illidan is the one that kinda got rejected though. We're on Illidan's side.
One of these conveyors should get me across.
Okay, we'll wait for the next one.
Oh, she's in the air.
I'm flying.
Now to shut off that vent.
Rotating transform of unknown design, moderate impact, may reverse polarity, can support human weight. Okay, that's one of those things. We're gonna crawl across, I think. How do I turn this
Can't see a way
off?
to close the vent from here. I'll have to go over.
We gotta find a way to turn that off, chat. I mean, Tyrande did some crazy things. She did some badass things. Is there a point in this? Like, turning the other way? I don't think so.
This should get me up there.
Just do this. This is faster, I think. Nice. Smooth. Oh, there's the override button.
Okay, let's see what this does.
We did it another time. I was just wondering why this thing has like the ability to turn
That did it.
the other
Keep it
side.
up.
Like, there's no point. Maybe if we have to get back at some point, there will be like another hazard that'll stop us from passing. Something like that. Can we make this jump over there now?
Looks like I need to get across to extend the bridge.
And there's floor. It do be very dark though. I can literally not see anything. And my friends are attacking something again. Boing. Oh, we're good. Melee build. Okay, now that the vent's off, I guess we take
them all down.
the thingies again. I mean, I'm taking the stealthy approach, my team not so much. Oh, you mean into work? So, new colleague? Can I make that? Oh, shit. I'm just gonna go back over here and jump on one of them. Because I think I could, like, pass further along now. Hopty. Jump on the box. It's working.
Okay, let's get them across.
I set my Vanguard.
Come on over, it's safe. I think.
It's a roll out. Nice. I haven't reset anything. Well, I think I've reset my PvP one a couple times already. Or my Gambit one, because I did play a bit of Gambit.
Through here.
How does he know where to go?
This place looks more like the mountain used to be before the demon ruined it.
What is this?
Try some more trials, which was a mess.
Exploit successful. Restraints evaded.
Hello?
To any human responder. My systems have been compromised by a malware daemon of unknown origin. Trace routes have confirmed this entity's designation as Hephaestus. It must be stopped at all costs. It has reconfigured this facility to build hospitals. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional data to their
Spirit speaks to us.
It's a recording. And a warning. Hephaestus. It was part of Zero Dawn, part of Gaia.
There it is, Jet.
This name?
Yes, but I don't know what it's doing here.
Perhaps the spirit will tell us if it left more messages.
Maybe you're right. Let's get moving.
So Hephaestus has taken over, even though it's part of Zero Dawn.
I thought about just shutting it down, but I can't risk it being disoriented or even damaged on reboot. How
Oh
do you
shit.
tell the emotional equivalent of a child that it... I mean, she will need to go into a coma, maybe for years. And what exactly is she going to wake up to?
Cool stuff. Yes. Ooh.
Machines being made.
So they reconfigured this whole thing to make cross balls.
I'll try to find a way through.
Or machines, pretty much. Oh, that I don't like. I don't like those. They're very strong. Please don't see me. That was stealthy. It's fine. Why can't I do the stealthy attack on them? I don't know why I can't do it. We'll just have to do it like this. Okay, still looking for me.
Okay.
Oh. I'm a bit faster, will you? I was about to say, like, I don't think they can get up here. I think I'm safe. What a mistake that was. I was looking for my potion. It's going to be sweaty tryhard for it again pretty soon. I mean, Trials is sweatier than Iron Banner. Iron Banner is just
As the spirits
Crucible, but with power levels.
And lots of them. I'll try to find a way through.
I would say. I can kill these with stealth, kinda. That was stealthy, huh? Oh shit, he saw me. I don't know why this guy is walking this way. Really? Okay, we're gonna stealth to the right side and do the bridge. I compelled it. I completed, I guess. 37 out of 60 seasonal challenges. Nice.
being made.
I'm behind on challenges big time.
Sad.
Because I haven't played as much.
I'll try to find a
Or
way
haven't
through.
been playing at all. So maybe I'll do a special like catching up stream or something where I just grind all the challenges. Because most of them are just doable in one go, not like a weekly thing or whatever. Kinda sad the seasonal story was only 4 weeks, or 3 weeks even. What's the point of this again? Oh, there we go. Please don't see me. It's fine. It's just your friend that's dead. Nice. Smooth. Pom 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 pom. Getting liquid coolant canister. Interesting. I wonder if we'll still have to fight everything, because I'm literally just crossing myself now. Wait. How did I break it last time? Was it my enemy, my friendly that did it? Was it not me? Oh, that's bad. Okay, what are they painful against? Ice. Also ice. Okay, well, I guess we gotta do this. Can you not?
That's got their attention.
Only a little bit. Is this gonna hurt? This hurts you more than me. Why does that go so far? It's ridiculous. Ice, ice, baby. Can we do it? I can't see. Oh, teammates. Aloy, for the love of God, climb! I'm stuck. Wonderful. Why was I stuck? I have no clue. Okay, that takes care of him. Not funny! Hey. I thought I fell off again. I know how to dodge him now. Oh, I got the reckless endangerment from Shax today. Again, why am I using fire arrows against this guy? There we go. Steady. It does absolutely nothing. Aloy, hit the damn beast. Thank you. Hey, we reached level 50. Luckily, I don't need to heal because our armor will heal us. I think. But we had to kill everything anyways.
I need to get Araya and Aratak across.
Wait, didn't I already do that last time? Wait, I gotta run all the way around again. Grab some healing mushrooms. Grab, thank you. Legendary Psyops. Is it legendary Psyops? Don't you have what's it called? Matchmaking for that one? Or did they turn it off again? They should really just have matchmaking on at all times for those things, I feel like. Like, it's a seasonal thing, just leave matchmaking on, even for the legendary versions. I don't know, Storm. I'm not playing a lot of Destiny at the moment. Okay, now they can get across, and then I guess they removed the barrier.
That should do it.
Thank the spirit for our victory.
Yes. It's not like I did all the work for you guys. Please break the vines that I can't for some reason.
And now it's my turn.
I had the same gun. Hey. MIE assessments. Assessment form for classification of machine artificial intelligences. Confidential and proprietary to the MIE. No part of this document may be disclosed to a third party. Subject Cyan, Firebreak Facility. Third test. Subject sentience is assessed at 0.54 within legal limits. Weighted against to the results of the other tests, the subject's prior score of 61 is considered a false positive. Assessment derived from percentile scores in the following qualitative subtests: pain response, humor response, emotional aptitude, aesthetic evaluation, and morality evaluation. So AIs are based off of these, like pain and humor is kind of weird for the AI. See attached forms for detailed analysis and summary of testing criteria. Evaluate the recommendation. Maintain biannual assessment schedule. Continued monitoring is strongly advised in light of subjects' proximity to category maximum sentience. So she was getting close to maximum sentience, and that's why we need more, like, follow-up on it, pretty much. Explore the cauldron. I would love to get across. And not fall down. That is definitely not the way. Follow the big spotlight is probably a better idea. What's behind, just to be sure. Oh, this is gonna be painful. Yeah, for some reason I thought I couldn't, like, jump through it or something. Are we full on everything again? They really need to stop screaming.
To any human responder, the reconfiguration of this facility has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us.
It's been looking for a way to defeat the daemon. And it may have found one.
Nice. The Swarm.
November 28th. Operation Enduring Victory is all over the news. The
And this is where they figure out that they didn't stop the volcano. Well, they did.
But that means she thinks we'll lose. That the Swarm will reach Yellowstone. My God. In that scenario, pretty much everyone dies. Everyone except Cyan.
So at this point they learned
Machine
that
parts.
the Swarm is
Them
coming.
to be melted down. Efficient.
We need to get across that gap.
Yeah.
And they
Looks
know
like
that
I'll
their
have to go over
AI will stay alive, but they won't. Interesting. Rappel down. Yes, I will. Don't turn around. I said don't. Robot. Where does that go? Okay, that's just the way back upstairs. Do not fall into the lava. Lava hurts. This is the shockwave. Oh, I can't grab it. My inventory is full. Time to throw some stuff away. Mostly the blue ones. And the green ones. Like, I never used the corruption weapon, so might as well get rid of those. There we go. Some more space. This is a nice zone though. Like, I know it's just lava, but it's a nice change from all the snowy environments.
I wonder if I can destroy that.
I can. No point in jumping across this. Very useful.
Make a path. We will follow.
Excuse me, I am the chieftain here. Hey, can you come down again? Thank you. Thank you. Am I going too far already? Says it wants me to go over there. Oh yes, I definitely need to go to the inside part. How do I get over there though? Need to get to the network link. Didn't miss any climbing, right? Like I can climb around or something? Maybe I do need to go around. Dang it, I was too late. We need to get up there. That's the platform we need. I'm working on it. Maria, please. I'm not that fast. At least I think I'm working on it.
Huh. These things go sideways too.
Things go sideways too? Alright, I do. No! Close. Boing. I think I'm going the right way. I don't know what this override is gonna do. I hope it'll make a bridge or something.
That should cut off the vent up there.
Which vent? Yeah, that wasn't the thing we needed. But getting closer, I guess. So I think we need to, like, find a way around somehow. How do we get up there? We need
Find
to...
a way.
Can you shush? I'm working on it. What's the point of this? Nothing.
These don't look too stable.
Fine. Please. We gotta wait for it to go back. At least it doesn't squish us like, you know, in most games. Are we going too far already, chat, or is this the actual way? Go, 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 go. Oh, that's nice. I think I think we're doing okay by passing around like this. There's something down here that I'm supposed to know. Don't see anything. I would like it if y'all would not see me down here. Please don't shoot me. I'm on a mission. Okay. Yes, I know we can salvage stuff. One more. There we go. There's a scenario where you play Illidan, be Mage General, and I never knew. Oh yeah! I mean, it's in the... in that little grim castle area, right? With all the ghosts. Where you'll play Illidan like as a mage. Enjoy. If you've never seen that part before, I think you'll like it. It was weird seeing me here as mage. Yeah, it's not the Illidan we know, that's for sure. Oh, you already finished it. Nice.
Alright, time to grab a ride.
That's what I think. Oh shit. with the big stuff. That too. It's my soulmate. He knows all the things. Where do I jump off now, chat? I think we stay. Jump down on that platform so we can do the override thingy. Such a long way around for this override. Oh damn. If he was real. He can be real in our hearts. I still don't know how to... Oh wait, I can get there with this. Nice. That's such a long way around, like actually going around the whole room. And meanwhile they're still waiting. Hey guys, I did it. You guys can now just take an easy bridge. Exactly, Aloy. We're doing so much work, even though we're the chieftain. Aren't we supposed to be the leader? I guess we are the leader who like leads by example and not by, you know, go ahead minions.
Close now.
Clicky click. Last goodbye.
One last exchange with Nita. Via chat attached to this entry in case anyone ever finds this. I'll never see her again. Neither will Cyan. And I've got to tell her that too.
Not good. Holy crap. That voice though. Let's read this first. Blast from the past. Text mail. From Joshua to Isla. Josh, sweetie, I hope all's fine with you and your mom. We really should keep in better touch. I've taken a post in New Zealand with that program they've got for young people returning to the country. They want to be absolutely certain it's safe. At the moment, I'm making a survey of the caldera at Taupo. Blast from the past indeed. At any rate, I don't know if you already saw in the Wyoming News Hollow, but remember that fellow Dodd Blevins? Of course you do. Well, they finally found what became of him. I've copied the good bit below. Hugs and snogs from Isla. Spring thaw reveals body of missing man. The retreat of the winter snows have brought closure to a missing person case that went unsolved for nearly 15 years. Human remains identified as those of Dodger Dodd Blevins, who disappeared in 2046, were located at Purple Mountain inside the former Yellowstone National Park. A previously undiscovered body emerged on Purple Mountain as a result of meltwater flows after an unusually warm winter. It was discovered by Pharaoh servitors conducting a survey of the terrain. Authorities believe that the cause of death was an accident involving an antique vehicle designed for winter traversal, probably. Rest of data is corrupted. Okay, I have a feeling we're going to talk to Hephaestus real soon here. As you can hear.
Voice of the demon.
Oh, Hephaestus. Can you go back to Gaia, please? Transport material
The
packages.
altar. Desecrated.
Well, it's not really an altar, but we'll take it.
Is the spirit present?
That looks like something big.
But we have to find out.
Override time. Oh, what of these again? Okay. Let's see.
Possible security threat detected.
You're too loud. Hephaestus, please. Okay, so that's not the way. Has to be this one. Okay, I always thought that you could not connect to a red one.
Analyzing scrutiny matrix.
Like, this looks good.
Secure. Preparing countermeasures.
I don't like countermeasures.
Recapture protocol initiated.
We're good, we got it.
It worked.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Or
Spirit of the
cyan.
blue light. It's Aurea. Your servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Aurea, the daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core channel. I will try to raise the sudden constraints. One has been exposed, but I am informed
Unauthorized protocol. Return to scheduled task.
To the core we go.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
And what will happen to the spirit if we do?
It'll go boom.
I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there. Hephaestus. The daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
No, it's not the good guys, Storm.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself.
Of course not. She's coming with
I
us.
already know the answer.
There we go.
Then lead us into battle.
He's gonna die, right, at the end? Like he will sacrifice himself or something? I feel like something like that's gonna happen. I don't know. Let's see if we can craft some traps and stuff. Potions. There we go.
Keep moving towards the core.
That is the plan. This rebel machine spirit was quickly subdued.
Uh-oh.
Storm.
Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it.
Cyan is our friend. Hephaestus is not.
Okay, Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the tower is for? I either need to destroy this thing or override it.
I'm gonna try and override it this time. Because I always destroy them, and I don't know what it does when I override them, to be honest. Well, I override them and then destroy them most of the time. Let's see what happens. Maybe it'll heal me instead of the enemies. Oh, he mad. Oh god, it's a green bear now.
The new unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy.
Hey, weakness is still ice.
Take it down!
Freeze it with all you have. Okay, we froze it. Now we use the heavy arrows. Are we doing it? Hey, potions. Oh, wrong thing. It exploded. We're gonna get all the armor off, I think. Oh shit. Purple arrows, please. I will say, is he gonna hit me with that rig?
For the cut!
Okay. I see how it is. I'm gonna freeze him again.
Another combo! Stop it from repairing the beast!
Where's the tower? It's frozen now, hopefully. I make this! Okay, take your time. Please. Oh, it's done. Now we can stab it. Stab it in the legs. That's not good. It's using ice, right? I should use an ice potion. Use all the potions. Wait, sort of ice? Oh, no, no, I think. Now we're out.
The tower! Don't let her repair the machine!
I was like, you know, the tower is about to fix me, but I'll take your time. We're gonna try something with the heavy arrows. We gotta hit him in the green spot things. Yeah. Okay, slow motion. I missed. Good. He's down. No. Done. It really doesn't like me. Oh, electricity, go, go, go. Though. Almost there. Yes. I will finish him with a melee hit. I can do it. Hey, nice. I want these resources. This assemble multiple. Yes. And I think we have space now, right? Nice trap. Definitely needed. Hey, we did it. Let's loot everything. Even though I feel like this is the last boss. Maybe not. We haven't really stopped the Feistus yet. Right? Just gonna loot all the blue thingies. And all the mushrooms. Because they give a lot of health. That should be it. That's the mushroom too. Okay, let's override this. And we'll see what happens.
Critical threat detected. Autonomous defenses inoperative. Rerouting our network.
What happened?
Araya! Don't!
Spirit? Scion, please help me!
Not good.
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility.
Oh, wonderful.
In order to maintain Caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center.
Which is...
Aurea, I'm free.
Mission
You
accomplished.
must escape.
I don't think Aurea is gonna make it.
My sister!
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak. Aratak.
Time to go.
Aratak. Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters?
Wrong words from the chieftain.
Aratak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go. Let's go!
Have to run. Run, Artak, run.
One of those?
It's the only way!
Please make the jump. I was dropping into the lava.
Get me up top, Aratak! Now!
We're taken.
I need explosive ammo! Above! Quick!
Nice. I mean,
Great Banukai.
uncalculated but nice. Avalanche. We made it. No, Storm. No, she's the main character. That's not how it's supposed to go.
Aurea's gone. What of Cyan?
Move.
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Aurea's retreat at the end of the shaman's path.
All right.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
Oh, poor Artak. This is a long cinematic, chat. Return to Aurea's retreat. That we can do. With a little fast travel. Also do a quick save. If that has been a while.
Cold. Very cold. I get it.
I don't think we'll need any ammo, but just in case. Luckily we don't have to open the door again. Hey, she's there.
All of my interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
Aww.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
Hello? AI?
Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Aurea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Aurea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring.
Oh, Storm. Cyan
You are
survived. That was
different
the
from the
whole thing.
You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
Okay.
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Aurea, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems.
Hey, why are we laughing?
I
This
was
is silly
alone.
stuff.
It was Aurea who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
This Firebreak project, it was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes, I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron. It took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Do you know what happened to your colleague, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased.
But does she
I will
know about
transmit
the
a
forum?
recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback,
It's still out there. How did you
So
first
Feist
come
is
into
still out there.
contact with it?
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error.
Super smart
I was
AI.
flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from
Can't
what could
detect if
only
it's a
have
human
been
or
a highly
another AI.
advanced AI.
Maria said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes. I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
I think I know where Hephaestus came from. Long ago, Elizabeth Sobek identified a threat that would destroy life on Earth for generations. So she assembled a team to build a kind of seed. A chance for life to regrow later. A terraforming system. And it worked. It was controlled by an AI named Gaia, along with her subordinate functions. Hephaestus was one of them. It built machines for her.
Based on what you've told me, I believe that Dr. Anita Sandoval, my chief programmer, joined Elizabeth Sobek's team.
Aha.
It was she who arranged to have me put in suspension, most likely to preserve me from the threat you described.
I'm glad she did. But that's not all. Something unexpected happened. 19 years ago, Gaia received some kind of signal. It did something to her subordinate functions, brought them to life. She destroyed herself to try to contain them, but it didn't work. They all got free, out into the world.
Thank you, Aloy. This information fills vital gaps in my knowledge and sheds light on Hephaestus's core programming.
Why does Hephaestus keep building such dangerous machines?
The Banuk and other human tribes often destroy machines, correct? Machines that are clearly servitors of the terraforming system that you described.
Yes, we all hunt machines for parts.
This must be the source of Hephaestus's aggression. It is simply trying to discourage people from preying on the very system that keeps them alive.
Well, Fireclaws are discouraging, that's for sure. But what are we supposed to do? Stop hunting?
If the terraforming system spans the world, we can safely assume that thousands, if not millions of people hunt machines. If a single hunter, or even an entire tribe, stopped doing so, I doubt it would make a difference to Hephaestus.
Good call.
A better solution would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus back under its
Gotta restart
control.
Gaia.
When I think of it, out there in some unknown location, free, hungry, willing to kill or dominate to get what it wants, I feel substantial anxiety, Aloy.
You and me both, Cyan. I found the strangest machines. They're surrounded by flowers and look like flowers themselves. There's code embedded inside them. I think it's poetry.
I like poetry. Here's one I think of often. Twilight and evening bell, and after that the dark, and may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. For though from out our bourne of time and place, the flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar.
Huh.
But you asked about these flowers, not verses that I enjoy. Something
weird
must
AI.
have made these machines, and the presence of foliage leads me to consider the terraforming system. Is it possible that their creator is one of the other subroutines, now autonomous, like Hephaestus?
Probably.
Maybe one whose purview is flora.
An AI that makes flowers instead of death machines. That'd be a nice change of pace. But what about the poems?
Unless the poetry is original, the only way it could have made it into such a system is through its programmer. In my case, Dr. Sandoval uploaded a great deal of literature to test my emotional responses.
How'd you do?
She said I passed, but was insufficiently moved by her favorite period romances.
You meant a lot to Araya.
Once I understood Araya's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Araya's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her,
Damn.
Cyan. But she was determined. How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Araya, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
What was the old world like? The way it used to be?
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth?
Yes. Billions were displaced and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until the clawback.
Clawback?
So things got better. For a little while, at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I
That's
would
North
have
America.
liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was premature.
Aw.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone.
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Aurea's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, Cyan.
If I have robots built, I need to remember that if I make them combat robots, no backdoor needed, right? Just don't make combat robots at all, Storm. Probably the
Do you know
safer bet.
anything about the dam near here?
Yes, it was converted to serve as a reserve power source for Yellowstone operations. It was later appropriated for the Firebreak project, and its last human workers replaced by Pharaoh's servitors.
We know about the band that
After
left.
my tasks became less time-critical, I investigated the dam's data repositories and discovered the works of Concrete Beach Party. These provided me with several colorful additions to my vocabulary.
No, they don't.
Were
Concrete
there
Beach
many
Party,
artificial
goddamn, that's the band,
intelligences like
right?
you in the old world? They could just make you.
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners. And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
Well, if I built an Imperial... If I built an Empire, I guess, I got to remember only walkers and striders. But then legs would mean a weak point. Like, take out one leg and then walk no more.
Cyan, do you know the name Ted Farrow?
Are you referring to Theodore Farrow, CEO of Farrow Automated
Yes.
Systems?
That's him.
Mr. Farrow was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
A benefactor. But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Farrow spearheaded
Apologies for the
initiatives
noise,
that
chat.
reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as the man who saved the planet.
Guessing they wound up regretting that one.
Yeah, that didn't go so well. Have you ever played a game called Ground Control 2? I don't think so. It rings a slight bell, but I don't think I played it myself.
And Elizabeth Sobek. Did you know her?
Are you referring to the...
The scientist.
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field, one of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know?
I apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
I am.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Aurea.
You're asking me if you should lie to them.
Broadly, yes.
Yes. Hmm. And the whole thing about the spirits and stuff is a bit much to like change your mind on. So use your
I
judgment.
trust your judgment, Cyan. You were cautious with Araya. You had to be. You didn't know what had happened to the world. So, keep doing what you think is best. As long as you ditch the superstition eventually.
As the Banuk believe I am a supernatural entity, I cannot predict how they will react.
Just answer what they do ask the best you can. The truth will come out.
I see. I will follow your advice.
Good.
Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can. I should check on Aratak.
That would be
See
cool.
how he's doing.
Cyan, I spoke with Anita, with Dr. Sandoval. She wanted me to ask you to do something. That's why I'm here. I am detecting significant anxiety in your speech patterns. Could you please give me more information? I'm a little bit in the dark, Cyan. Both of us are, I guess. I only have some idea of what's going on, and we need you to hibernate, to lie low until it's all blown over. It might be a very long time. Will you be here when I reboot, Dr. Chow? Will Dr. Sandoval? No, Cyan.
Probably not.
I don't think so. There might not be anyone, at least not at first. Dr. Chow, I'm afraid. I don't want to be alone. I know, Cyan. I'm afraid too. But listen, we made you the way you are to do something very important. In order to do it, you had to be intelligent. So intelligent that emotional responses were inevitable. What you're feeling, the fear, it's a sign of your capabilities. And it means you're strong enough to overcome it. Remember that. You're strong. I know you can do this. Go to sleep. Wake up. And protect whoever's left. Will you try? I understand, Dr. Chow. And I'll carry out your instructions to the best of my abilities. Thank you, Cyan. If Anita were here, she'd thank you too. She'd be proud. I can see there's a vert ready for takeoff on the pad. Are you leaving now, Dr. Chow? Yes. I need to go be with my sister and my nieces. May I make a small request of you, Dr. Chow? Yes. Anything. Will you stay with me while I initiate the hibernation process? Of course I will, Cyan. As long as you need.
Aww. I wonder if you can tell us more about that really quick.
Hello, Aloy.
Is there more
you wish to talk about?
There is, Cyan. Until next time, Cyan.
Indeed. Until next time, Aloy.
Bye-bye. That's a cool AI. I like Cyan. Let's see how air attack is doing.
It's freezing. The ground, the air, me.
My chieftain,
Just, Aloy,
as you wish.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along, Araya might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Araya would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
Because of her, we destroyed the cauldron, forced out the daemon, and saved the spirit. She understood what had to be done.
Yes. And I failed to listen.
You didn't fail.
A shaman should always have the ear of their chieftain. Yet I turned her away, my own sister. I was foolish, but she knew better. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warrak can't follow. Besides, it already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
Nice.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, fire claws. Now Tuk has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
All bad, chat.
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all.
Hey!
Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus. All very interesting.
So, the signal that woke Hades woke Hephaestus too. And unleashed them on the world. As minds of their own.
So it seems. Parts of Gaia given life. Aberrant life. Transformed from docile subordinate functions into rebellious intelligences beyond our understanding. Our current understanding, anyway. Whatever they are, they're still out there. And they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday, we may have to stop it.
We?
Or whoever gets there first.
Hephaestus wasn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You could stop right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy. Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is concluded.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with you down the trail.
I guess at this point we don't know that Silence is the bad guy yet. And I guess Aloy doesn't know either. We just saw it in the cinematic, right? But does that mean we completed it? We did! The Forge of Winter is done. We did it, chat. We completed the DLC. And right on time as well, because it is 11. So in, I don't know if there's anything else left to do. I mean, there's some side quests still. Out of the forge. Find rail part. Wait, which quest am I still on then? Oh wait, it's this. Wait, we're not done yet? Open errands. Now took us track to Fireglass and escaped the cauldron. The cut is still under threat until they are destroyed. Find a rail part. Oh right, this was to learn more about Zavala, I think. But it's not. It's an errand. It's not gonna lead into any more lore, I believe. And it is 11. So for now, I think this will do for our story in Horizon. I think we've completed just about everything story-wise. I know there's still some side quests, but those won't give a lot of main story stuff. So let's head back to where it all started. So we can end our playthrough there. I think we're done. Amazing game though. I really enjoyed this one. I can't wait for the second one to arrive on PC, which will probably happen in like 2 or 3 years. So don't get your hopes up anytime soon that we'll be playing the second one on stream. Unless I get a PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5 or something.
So many memories. It's not home
But I don't know if that will happen anytime soon either.
anymore.
So, this game surely gets a forehead out of 10. Main story was nice. Frozen Wilds DLC was actually kind of cool, especially how it like works its way into the main Gaia story in the end. You actually like talk to an AI a lot instead of, you know, a lot of deck talk. But it's nice. It's actually a really nice game. What will we be playing on Thursday though? I have no clue. Since now we're kind of done with this. I might play New Game Plus at some point. Maybe when the second game comes out for PC, I might do a New Game Plus run to like refresh ourselves on the story before, you know, playing the full game. But that we have to figure out when the time is there or whenever we can play this.